Why?
This new continent, I can't believe we returned. It's
Well,
so treacherous.
We got cursed last time, which is the most logical thing, because you know I was getting cold sweats.
Obviously, it is not the syphilis outbreak whatsoever.
No, like not in any way.
No way.
So we have to come back, because this is obviously where we got it.
Yeah.
And we need to figure out now. I believe
Totems.
totems. Yes,
It's
they were in my.
definitely we need to find totems.
Yeah, they were in my book. In my my Mythos book. I've been telling you guys about it, right?
Oh.
Yeah, it's all about the ancient ones and how they're gonna devour the world. I've seen it in my dreams, and I think she'll know a lot about where we're gonna go, right?
Plants are important.
All about the plants, right?
Yes, and luckily I found my old dining fork
Your old dining.
that we left here.
Your old. Yes.
You're a
I
botanist.
think.
Are you a cool botanist?
Hell yes.
Hey, smoking the cigarettes. Gotcha.
Female
Well,
smoke. Was that?
I think that was like some sort of like Zion. You know, a zebra and a lion mix. Yeah, you've heard about them.
No.
All right, Devin. I think we're gonna. Damn it, Devin! Really? Get back here. Like we need to. Well, he's obviously dead. So
What you
maybe
gonna
we'll
do?
find. Maybe we can search his body later. So
Yeah.
we'll
Let's go
Okay,
find
I think
yeah.
we need to go this way. Okay. So let's go that way. Hey everyone, welcome back to Fantastic
Hi.
Run-Throughs. Hi.
Hello.
And we are doing 7th Continent. Bitcoin.
Which one is the seventh continent?
This is the
In
7th
order.
continent.
In order, so what?
We're gonna call it.
This is America, of course.
We're gonna
North
call it
America.
America 2.
North America,
Specifically.
specifically North America. Nope, but we're doing 7th Continent because I finally got it in my Kickstarter in all its glory. So yeah, so let's start with reading our characters. I'm H.P. Lovecraft.
I
Howard
think you're
P.
pronouncing that wrong.
Howard P. Lovecraft.
Yeah, because Hawa.
Howard P. Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Lovecraft. Howard P. Lovecraft. Oh.
Well, like what?
What's this? Sorry, Jared.
That's why
His
nobody
God.
talked to him.
Shocked by his father's
I'm
dementia
offended.
and
I'm seething
committed
with
to a
offended.
mental institution.
It's just a speech impediment, Devin.
Howard took refuge in reading and writing poems at a very young age. At just 17, despite his frail appearance and poor health, he was offered to assist an eccentric and influential editor at the Provincial Journal in covering the first expedition to the 7th continent. This memorable experience would undoubtedly impact his future literary works.
So do you think he actually
Now that is just some good old-fashioned racism.
saw Cthulhu?
I'm pretty sure he did. I mean,
He's seeking Cthulhu.
his fucking face.
So yeah, like the artwork. Do I not look like someone who fucking knows a secret about
You look like a mix of like
Like,
she's
Cersei.
fucking lazy-eyed.
She's Commander Shepard!
She's
from
fucking derpy. She was kind of like Lena Headey
She's ME1. Oh yeah.
and Helena Bonham Carter mixed together.
Sweeney Todd, Helen Bonham Carter.
Yeah. So during the result step of an action you are involved in, you may discard one card with the keyword Serenity from your hand or your inventory in order to apply the following effect. Each revealed curse card is worth a star.
What if it's
BAM!
What if it's like each revealed curse card is worth 2 revealed curse cards?
You lose.
Double lose.
Can't multiply them. And then also move. If you move to a terrain card where there is an explorer or fire figure, -1 card drawn.
I think we all say that.
Does it? Oh, lame.
Well, no, I think mine's.
Yours is the same.
It's train.
Yours is the same. Who are you?
Ferdinand. Lachapierre.
You just gotta say it fast and confident.
Lachapierre.
Yep.
There we go.
There's like 2 L's. That's like a roll, right?
In
French.
Spanish, it's a roll.
Okay, well then what is that in French?
I'm not French.
Man, if I wasn't sexually harassed by my French teacher, I'm sure I could tell you.
Okay.
I think it's. I thought it makes the yeet. No, that's also.
I think it makes like a kissing on the neck
Yeah.
sound.
I think it makes a she has tenure so she can't get fired sound.
Fucking public schools. I was actually sexually.
You actually sexually-
Yeah.
Whoa, that's
His French
new.
teacher kissed him on the neck. Just
Just,
like we
just,
joke about that a lot, but
She
it was,
didn't actually, but yeah, she kissed me on the neck. I tried to get her fired. It didn't work.
but she had tenure, so
Okay then.
I think she's still there.
I think so too.
She wanted to marry the government
US government
but
teacher.
He just wasn't.
He was gay.
Okay.
His wife agrees.
Yep.
Anyway, so Ferdinand, this French adventurer, has been exploring uncharted lands for over 30 years, and certainly feels more comfortable in a tropical jungle than in a high society cocktail reception. Twice, Ferdinand was a sole survivor of a disastrous expedition, which says quite a bit about his extraordinary survival skills. Even now, because of these tragic circumstances, his peers are very suspicious of him, and some wonder how far he went to save his skin.
Oh man, you killed everyone to be the sole survivor.
Goddamn
What's
right.
your ability?
My ability is...
Well, you said it's the same.
No, the bottom ability.
You may discard one card with the keyword stealth from your hand or inventory in order to skip the consequent step of an action you are involved in. If you do, all involved characters must immediately take that action again. So I'm like, fuck you guys, I'm
You
out.
fucking fail.
That seems to be the theme of my characters, and I'm enjoying it. It's like, see ya.
Fuck off.
Cowardly characters, no. Self-interested.
Why are you with us?
It's like,
Fuck
why aren't you fast?
Why are you?
Every fucking yep, it's fucking
Zip zap.
what's his name?
Rex Murphy.
Rex Murphy all over again. Alright. Your turn, Lena.
Keelan McCluskey.
Oh.
The heiress of a wealthy manufacturer, Keelan has always been passionate about herbs and plants, if you know what I mean. Thanks to her botanical knowledge.
420!
She always celebrates. It's
Yay.
420 somewhere.
Oh, we're playing there. It's 420 right now.
No one knows it's not. Thanks to her botanical knowledge, she was always able to survive being. She was
Nut
always
busted?
being. She was always able to survive being poisoned by her unmarried husband, whose greed led him to the gallows.
Oh my god! What's wrong with us?
What's wrong with my husband? Freed from her married life, Keelan got involved in, and partially funded the first expedition to the seventh continent. She plans to name the first carnivorous plant she discovers after her ex-husband. Did you watch that video of that guy, who basically narrated how the Venus flytrap became to be?
No. I think I know what you're talking about.
It
though.
was so
I don't think I
fucking
watched. I
funny.
don't think I.
It's so, I can't make a
I don't think
reference. I want to chew! It was so funny.
Oh yeah.
I watched it
Yeah.
while I was at work.
Cool.
And, oh my god, it was so
Cool. What's your ability?
I poison people.
Probably. I'm the only helpful one. You bail and
He
she
runs out
poisons.
of-
Bye!
I'm like, how is Lovecraft the sane one here?
Well, this is before he went.
Oh, that's true.
God.
I don't know. Do you think
he
he's
hasn't-
seen some shit?
He hasn't. He just
What is he doing outside?
really
He's
constipated.
pale as hell too.
Yeah, we're all. You're the only tan one.
Yeah, but he's gonna you're like burn and like drip.
Like I said, 1 minute is all you need. Okay. Whenever you are able to use a card with the keyword botany, you may discard one card with the keyword vigilance from your hand or your inventory in order to use another card with the keyword botany instead. If you move to a terrain card where there is an explorer or a fire figure, -1
Oh yeah, that's the bottom one.
card.
All right.
Okay.
So
To make sure.
let me read a few things.
Again?
Yeah, well, we're gonna read the whole rulebook
We
again.
gotta make sure we know.
1907. A renowned explorer, you have just come back from the first expedition on the seventh continent, a mysterious land that was recently discovered off the coast of Antarctica, and probably the very last terra incognita in the world. You are recovering from your adventure when, whilst reading the daily newspaper, you realize that several other members of the expedition have disappeared suddenly, for unknown reasons. Coincidentally, you have been lethargic for a few days, feeling feverish and finding it difficult to get up from bed. A cold shiver runs up and down your spine. You have to face the facts, and evil is consuming you from within. At nightfall,
That's the logical assumption. Obviously, an
Face
evil
the
curse is
facts.
consuming you. It's not my shitty ass diet or the fact that I smoke non-stop.
Or the fact
Throat cancer!
What century is this again?
1907.
Okay, so
This is a religious era.
Yeah.
You don't get cold shivers up and down your spine. It's normally.
And also, all the
It's like, it's not
crosses,
syphilis or anything.
all the
Or
crosses.
tuberculosis.
Nope, it's an evil.
It's obviously, it's an evil curse.
How would you come to that conclusion?
Listen, we've all seen Penny Dreadful, okay? It's obviously
That's true. I mean, I can see Lovecraft believing that, but not you guys. At nightfall, you fall into a restless sleep without knowing that for you. This is only the beginning.
This is the last time you'll ever be awake again.
Without knowing, you died. I
How peaceful.
I guess. We're doing the Voracious Goddess.
I'm in danger.
Since you returned from that expedition, the vision of a strange, gloomy idol that seems to be calling you has been haunting your nights. The piercing cries of a few seagulls pull you out of a deep slumber. They sound so strange, as though they were laughing. You try your best to understand. I just get so into like the reading, like I'm really focused on trying to make it like not monotone. And then we came to the curse. I try to add some flair to it, so whenever someone just randomly screams at me, yeah, I'm gonna jump. I was like, really?
I didn't expect you to jump so hard.
He's scared of birds, Devin.
I was thinking, seagulls, where? Oh, it's still in touch with its feet. They sound so strange, as though they were laughing, and you try your best to understand where on earth are you? How did you end up in this place? Your memories are clouded, and you seem unable to remember.
Is this what?
While sifting through your journal, you come across a handwritten sheet upon which something that looks like a route was drawn, along with several statues. As it so happens, one of the statues looks exactly like the idol from your restless dreams. So, that is our thing, our little map. We have the satchel and journal. This old satchel means the world to you and holds all your most valuable discoveries. The journal inside it contains the notes that you and your companions took during the previous expedition to the seventh continent. It serves as a very valuable source of knowledge. This is where quest cards will go.
Devin didn't hear any of that.
No, he's no.
He's replaying it.
I'm just imagining, like, all your most valuable discoveries, and I'm just like I see like a scrap of paper that says like traps are gay. There's some of this shit. I don't know.
Fuck seagulls. None of them are helpful at all. Or it's like you're ripping up the fully explored map. You're the guy, that one with Lewis and Clark. Hey, when are we gonna get there? I hate him.
What if, since this is the curse or whatever that you chose, and they were like, yeah, we have a
Goddamn
soundtrack. You picked the
Mansplotter in the
soundtrack.
North Atlantic.
You picked the soundtrack for this one, and it's the Seagull song from Bad Luck.
It's just on loop. We're just driven insane.
I liked it, and now I don't.
Alright. Thick columns of yellowish smoke rise up from the cracks in the volcanic rock. To the east, the peaks of a rocky cliff look down, mocking the ocean below. So, we will place our figures right on here. Boop, boop. And you died. So, quick! Look for spotted numbers! Look for... I'm not seeing any... I just shit my pants. I'm actually not seeing any...
Hidden numbers?
Yeah, hidden... I'm not seeing it, unless they're, like, really hidden.
What is this exit?
Unless they're, like... I know, right?
I don't know how fucking hidden words. Until we, like, see one and see
Right.
how hidden
We're probably
they're
never
be.
gonna find one, because we don't know what we're looking
We
for.
just forget
So-
about it.
This first episode is gonna be, relatively, bumpy.
It's gonna be a
It's gonna be a bumpy ride. God, those,
We're gonna watch that one.
Woo! Did you ever watch the Harry Potter movies?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever notice that in Harry Potter 3 they had dumbass sound effects for all this spells?
But literally everything is
The Prisoner of
gay.
Azkaban, they're like...
It's been a long time since I've seen
yeah, you'll...
Avada Kedavra!
Avada Kedavra! Woo! So fucking stupid!
I don't know why that director wanted every wand.
Every single spell has like a... Woo! Woo!
Like a-
sound effect! I gotta pull it up now.
Okay.
Because it's just... It's so dumb. We're gonna
Looking
get
back.
demonetized and flagged for playing it. Okay, Prisoner of Azkaban. Azkaban.
Like J.K. Rowling sued you.
She sues me.
Yeah, she doesn't. It's like she's such a Samaritan, but she was like, "Call those fucking noises gay one more time."
I'd be like, I'm sorry, make better movies.
And then
There's
we
wand sound effect.
just looked up a scene.
Because I don't even. I mean, I'm sure something will pop up.
Right. That's true.
Nope. Jeez. I might just have to show you the movie because it's not gonna pull up. I don't even know what the.
I'm trying to think of like a specific because like if you just looked up like Prisoner of Azkaban.
I guess I can do like opening intro.
Oh, we can look it up.
No, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Devin.
Yeah, we can look it up. I don't give a fuck.
The rules took a whole hour. To
Okay,
learn.
so.
So what are the bone dice for again?
I was like, oh my god.
That's how you check the durability of your items.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was just how many items we can hold.
Yeah. Well, they technically are.
Yeah,
Because
two.
you put two. So.
Totally rolled for it. I was like, man, why don't you get snake
That would
eyes?
suck. All right. So turn
No,
sequence.
Too lopsided to roll them.
They are. Yeah.
That's true.
Let's see. So take an action, and then either let another player take their turn, or take another action if all other players agree. So who wants to be the first player?
I will.
All right.
Okay. So turn sequence. Take a thing on either. Okay. So let's do the move backtrack.
The move backtrack.
Oh wait, no, I have to do that, don't I?
Yeah, you would have to do a.
You have to-
Well, don't I have to move?
Can't move on there. No, you would explore from there
Oh.
because you move from terrain, and those aren't terrain.
Okay. So does that cost me anything?
Nope, no cards, and you just flip it.
Okay.
Nope, don't move.
Whoop.
Nope, you
So
flip.
we're pathfinding.
Yep.
And it's free.
Yep.
Oh shit, sea urchins! The ground is covered with hundreds of little reddish creatures that look like sea urchins. You will have to tiptoe through the two lumps. You like that? That was a good one. Tiptoe through the colony if you want to continue this way.
All right.
Fucking kick me all the way.
So.
Okay.
All right. So you'll place that back down there.
So this is kind of one of those event actions?
Yeah. So this is going to be a. Each character getting involved in the following action may discard any number of cards with the keyword skill from their hand and or inventory. For each card discarded this way, you get one success during the result step. Okay, so you can... Oh, so you have to do this right now. You make it through unharmed, and we discard this. So we need to draw one card to get two successes. We don't have any cards to be able to discard to do this. So...
So we can come back to it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we don't have to do this right now, I apologize. But yeah, this is the... What action is that? I kind of wish... Balance, or jump, is kind of what this is. So yeah. If we had... So yeah, we can come back that way. Go through the sea urchins. And we could all get involved in that if we want, and then that'll open up another card, or we can just explore over here. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any... like, turn order.
So do we just do action?
We just pretty much do actions, and it's very free flowing.
Well, when Seth told me that the game was free flowing, I didn't really know what he meant because, like, everything has a rule and you have to do things in a certain order, otherwise everything is just chaos and falls apart. So I was a little confused.
Like, that's why it says, then either let another player take their turn or take another action if all other players agree.
Wow.
Oh.
So you're pretty much just doing actions and dealing with stuff.
It's just
I also believe we don't have to stick together.
Right.
It's probably wise.
However, don't you know you never split the party?
Don't you know you never split the party
Which is
unless
always
one
what
of the people
Seth
sucks
likes
and you
to
want
do.
them to die.
Alright, so
Or- no.
as a party, are we wanting to explore the next one then?
We can do this one.
What's that?
I don't know. we can go to the cliffside.
Let's
It's going
find
to
out.
cost 1 blue
It's
card.
gonna cost 1
no
blue card, but
successes,
so we're just discarding
and
one.
then it's a map, and we get 005.
Yep.
Okay.
We are go seeing or investigating.
Okay.
Okay.
Then go seeing.
So
All
whose
right.
action is that?
I'll take it.
Okay.
All right. Remember. Yeah, it's a skill. Oh, that's a good one too.
Oh.
But I will take it. So as an action, I can think or compose myself.
So you draw it? You don't discard it?
No, you draw them and then you resolve them. Like, so since it's a skill, I get to keep it. Or I could have given it to you guys since you would have hidden.
Let's be honest, HP probably needs it.
Probably. Choose one skill card in the discard pile and add it to your hand. Discard this, so I get to pick a skill. I get to remember certain skills that H.P. Lovecraft has.
Okay.
So, we are getting 005. Yay! Our first card! Yeah! You're a little heavy, buddy. Yeah! You stand before a nearly 50-foot high rocky peak. Oh, that's what that is. The view from up there must be quite interesting. So, we can go. So this is on this map right here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what a permanent event is. So we can climb.
So it's like 1+, and we just need 2 successes. So
Yeah.
we can keep drawing until we get our 2 successes.
We have to choose how many we're drawing.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't just keep doing it until we do it. So we have at minimum.
Like 2 for 2 was a 55% chance.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I believe so.
I thought that was 1 for 1, but yeah.
Or was it? Yeah, I'm pretty certain it was.
It was 45.
40.
1 for 1 was 55%
okay.
chance.
So bump it up and make it a 3.
Yeah. Do you guys want
And it's like, okay, well, right, just multiple people working on it just reduces the max cost. We could reduce that.
correct. So it could be
So
like
since it's just a 1.
yeah, you can't reduce it at all.
I mean, and do we want to keep exhausting ourselves? And
But-
how do we get cards back in once we start discarding?
Cards, cards. Other things will say take cards and put them back in. So like this one is we'll get a card and we'll get rid of this one as a replacement. But if we fail, then each involved character takes a 104. So we all have to decide who's joining and helping. But in this case, it doesn't really benefit anyone to. Oh hey, I have a Serenity card. That's perfect because I can discard from my hand or your inventory in order to apply the following effect. Each revealed curse card is worth 1 star. So we have kind of leeway if we draw a curse.
Okay.
It's interesting. You fall to the well. So what do you want to do? What do you guys want to do? We can try and make it through here, and then make it through to this
But
side.
the sea urchins, we need cards for that.
No. That was just if we had those cards.
Well, it confused
To give us an automatic star. Otherwise,
It
we
confused us because you said we had
What's the difficulty of the challenge? It's a 1.
1, 2, same difficulty as this one.
If you... Okay, well, do we want to see what's up here? And then then we have 3 options?
Then we have some options.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
I'll go ahead and explore it first, since it's free.
Weaverfish.
It's an obligatory action.
Oh.
Weaverfish. A weaverfish is hiding in the muck. You just happen to see it at the very last second. Beware of stepping on its sharp, poisonous dorsal spine. Uh-oh, so it's a bite. Shit, so we get a 0+ and we require a star. Who all was involved? Is it just me? Because I was flipping it, so I guess an action that all involved characters and only them must take. So I guess I'll do it.
Yep. I'm like, we did not go with you there.
Okay.
But we can say we did.
I didn't agree with this. No.
That's fair. I have a remember card. Oh, we also have our discard pile, which is pretty neat.
So I guess I'll draw. So 1 for 1 with 55% chance. Guess I'll draw 2 because it looks like bad stuff if it's uncursed.
All right.
So 2. Just need 1
So
star.
1, and then 2. You got 1 star.
Awesome. Got 3 stars.
So you get to take one of those. You get to pick one card from there. I'd probably pick the one that
Looks like
has
me?
your face on it. Yeah.
Okay.
What does this
terrain
say?
card?
Oh shit! Yeah, it's just a shit ton of fucking rocks. Can you really not see that far away?
What am I looking at?
The picture.
Oh, is that rocks?
Well, no, it's fish, but
Oh.
it looks just like jagged rocks.
Oh no, yeah, I could see it. I was just trying to identify what it was.
By sheer miracle, you avoid getting stung. Nice.
Doesn't the ocean sound fun?
No, it sounds awful. And then... okay. Yeah, so we're not doing that.
So the blue hand means...
That's a skill.
Okay, so I can keep that and then discard this one?
Yep. And then we'll go to the discard pile. Yeah, face up.
And
Okay.
I can have 3 skills?
You can have 3 skills, 2 bonus cards which are green, and then we can have 2 items with a max capacity of 3 on each. So, so we're discarding this, which is going to go into, where was that? There's a, that's the
So how do we get more exploration cards?
Oh, that's what I'm about to get you, man.
Hmm.
I'm just putting the pass card up. So now we need 007. Which I believe is this one. Further to the north, the terrain slopes steadily down to the water. There we are. I am already loving the exploration of this game. Just the fact that whatever you're seeing, you most likely can go deal with, and then like if you come back to it later, it'll be a different card. And it's just like this feels like a fleshed out world. Like I'm actually feeling like in a RPG video game where it's just like, oh, I'm gonna go over there, and you can. It's, oh man, it's so much fun. Isn't that pretty? Now we have a bunch of other stuff. Any hidden numbers? I'm not seeing. Oh, I'm seeing a man over here who looks like he fell and died. And then that one. Yeah, so we have an investigate. And then, yeah, a eye. What was the eye?
Okay, so
symbol?
what is a...
Spot.
what's an discard an exploration card?
These are exploration cards.
That's an exploration card?
Yes.
Is that one an exploration card?
Yes.
Anything that's like not a map icon is an
Pretty
exploration
much,
card?
yeah.
Adjacent to your terrain card, even one that has already been given there, replace it with an adventure card that belongs there.
What's the thing? Sorry.
Well, I guess technically.
So how do you replace it with an adventure card that belongs there?
So technically, we can't get rid of these anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we might be able to get rid of this one. But an exploration card that, or an adventure card that belongs there are the ones that have that number. So once we do this and discard it, we'll replace it with 009.
Oh, okay.
Because
I just have like an ability that lets me just remove them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
The skill. I mean, it's just a 1-star success and it's a 0+.
Oh, man.
So that just lets me do that. It's secondary route.
Maybe
Okay.
it's too hard or something. That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
Since like the cost of that one's a 2-star, and
So should I be
does it
doing
give you anything?
Like,
You would just be drawing cards.
I don't even remember what your ability was.
whenever you...
Uh-huh.
This is just okay. Whenever you're able to use a card with the word botany, you may discard one card with the word vigilance in order to use another card with the keyword botany instead.
Oh, I see. So it allows you to use, okay.
So,
Two botany cards
Okay.
is what it allows you to use.
because I was like, because it kind of sounds like it's going in circles.
Right, that's why I was like, alright. I mean, we could just go in turn order and be like, because it's
Do
pretty...
you want to like
take
like,
an
do
action
two,
and
do
then
two,
either
or,
let
like,
another player take their turn or take another action if all other players agree.
I mean, it really doesn't matter.
Well, it does kind of, because if let's say you wanted to climb up here and we're like, we're not going to join you, you can do that. And you fail, you're the only one that's affected. So it's like, it depends on who wants to do what and if we want to go with them on that.
But I feel like we can discuss that.
Yeah, that's correct.
Like, none of us are just going to be like, I'm going to go over
So there was
there.
no
Tell
like
anybody.
discard cost for like moving from place to place.
There is. it's the move icon at the bottom, bottom left to move. So you need to get rid of one card.
Oh, so like if I want to go up here, we'd lose one card?
Yep.
Oh, that's it.
How do we get cards?
We still don't know.
How do you get cards?
Like, whoa, oh, you mean like get them back in the discard?
No, I mean like in general. Like I know you got one from an explorer.
Oh, it's because whatever you draw, you resolve the action. So the result action is you reveal them, count the number of stars, do success or failure. Then the skill, you get to choose one skill card from those that were revealed, and you add it to your hand or to another player's hand. And then I guess technically these are in their hand, but and then oh, so that's why if you move to a terrain card where there is an explorer or a fire figure, it costs -1, so it's free to move. So the first person going here would have to spend a card, and then the next person, like if you're in here, Devin, and I go to move in there, it's free for me because I don't have to draw cards because of that terrain move ability that we got. So we have a bunch of options on what we want to do.
Well, we can.
I kind of want to see what this is about.
Right.
Yeah. So like. Otherwise it'd be 0, 0, 5. But if we succeed, we get to go to 26 and discard this.
Yeah.
So do we want to try and succeed at it?
I think that'd be
Just
pretty
try and
cool.
climb it.
Go climb the
So,
fucking.
1+ card. How many of us want to do it?
Well, let's have Kat be the active player.
Oh, okay.
So we'll still help you,
Just back out.
but or we'll be involved, but it's so you can get some skill cards.
Okay.
So you decide how many cards we draw.
How many successes do we need?
We need 2 successes.
What was the probability?
Uh,
It's 44. is it?
45 for
Okay.
2 for 2.
I think that's
Yep, 45, 2 for 2.
So 3 would put you like
If we did 3 cards, it's 75% chance of a success. Or you can do 6 cards to get a 99% chance. What are you doing?
Let's do 3 cards.
Do 3 cards, alright. I will snap and stare
it's like just
again.
empty.
Just 3
Fail.
clues. I
Fail.
shit my pants. So we got no successes right now. We got 1 success.
Do they have to match faces?
Yeah.
Really?
It works.
That
Got
works.
it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because that goes like that.
I asked if it had to match faces.
Yay!
2
2 successes! Yay! So you can take one of those. Actually, I don't even know what it said about skill cards and like people with people's faces on them.
I think that character's face is like their.
Like their ability.
No, this one has Lovecraft, but it says Will. You're not Will, you're Serenity. And
No, that was
Serenity's
just
name.
my Serenity. If I had cards that had Serenity
Oh, okay.
on it.
Alright.
It does.
I just think it'd be more unique to that character, but I think
That's
it's
what I
still
would
free
think too,
for
yeah.
whoever.
Right? Like it actually. Oh wait, hold on. It might be in the. Not in the card type. Okay. So I'm not quite sure how those work because I would assume only that person could use them. Yeah, I'm right. I mean, typically I am, but specifically about cards, if your picture's on the card, only you can use it. I mean, otherwise, why have them?
Well, that's bullshit.
Well, you have 5, and like I have 5 for me. He has 5 for him, and you have 5 for you.
But no cards that are me in front of me.
Correct. I mean, either way, it's all beneficial to us. Explore, survive. You are the hero.
Except for if I want to move in somewhere that you guys aren't.
No, I think it's just anybody. I just.
Why would they have the face on them? Because those were.
That's when you can make a poll.
I know.
Neat.
I mean, if it's really only for you guys, you can only grab that.
The 5 skill cards that are specific to each of the characters taking part in the adventure. That's what setup is. So I would say that only that person can use them. Which is why there are portraits on them.
Well, Devin gives him a pole.
What did mine give me?
You have Dark Regeneration. I'm sorry, right.
Dark Regeneration.
So, you know.
Freeze the elder ones.
And it's if at least one curse card is revealed during the results step of an action you are involved in, you may return your freezing, frightened, hungry, nauseated, or tired state. And then Wild Imagination. You may not take the following actions unless there are experience points under the Satchel and Journal card. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and then it's like...
Or I can make a stick.
Or you can make a stick.
Do you mind if I look at mine?
Yeah, I do mind.
Huh? Yes, I do mind. You don't get to fucking do it.
Hey, who knocked my-
Applies as long as you have this in hand. If at least one curse card is revealed during the result step of your action, you may return. Say, I can not die.
Yeah.
Or you may not take the following actions unless there are experience points. Oh shit. You may not... Oh, okay, so I can't do this. I cannot do this following action unless we get experience points under the Satchel and Journal card. But I can gain a 0/0/0 card and discard it. What is yours?
With this, it subtracts one card off of a move action or a seafaring action. Just like I move for free, literally.
Oh yeah.
If I have the pole. I mean, it's gonna.
Oh, you have to craft it still.
Yeah, it has to be. I need bamboo.
Okay.
So once I find bamboo, it's free.
Let me see. Can I see it? I haven't seen an item card
To
yet.
craft it, it's 3 cards. But if I have bamboo, it's free.
Oh, okay. So you can do it anyway.
Yeah.
It'll just cost you. Yeah. Okay. And
But then it gives me. It's gonna. Like, I think it's 4 hit
oh,
points.
nice. And during a balancing act, you get a star, and a 7. If a 7 shows up, you'll get another star. That's not. That's pretty good. Man, I'd almost yeah, take that one.
Okay. So she just grabbed it and gave it to me?
Yeah, so reveal the cards during the, and we succeeded, so technically, we'll do that in a sec. Then the active player may choose one skill card from those that were revealed during the results step and add it to their hand or to another involved player's hand. So I guess technically these are in our hand, they're not played.
Oh. They're just like...
Right. If we discard all the other cards, and curse cards, which we didn't draw any, and then we apply the success, which is 0/26. Is that the first one? Yes, it is. Sweet. Finally, you make it to the top of the rocky peak. The ocean stretches as far as the eye can see in every direction. This volcanic island is only about half a mile long, and from what you have seen, the resources look too scarce for you to survive here more than a few days. Which, you notice a path to the south, apparently free of any jets of stream, constantly looking for an easier means of access. You carefully walk back down from the peak. Banish the terrain card you are standing on and replace it with a 10 card. Oh, well, that's actually what we were already on. Oh, wait, unless there's another 10 card. Unless, I don't think there is. There is! There is, so we replace this 10 card, because that's what we're standing on, with this one.
Ooh, it's golden.
We got a golden card, so banish the terrain card you're standing, replace it. So these are going into the past spots, and then we banish this one. Isn't that neat? And then we're discarding this, which goes into the quest go there. So the past spot is where those go. So that just gives us and then we add another one there. Oh, because we found another a path that led down here. Is everyone still seeing this kind of sorta? Interesting. Okay, now are there any? It just fucking falls back. I'm still not seeing any. Indeed. Oh, no way.
Indubitably.
There's nothing there. I know, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid!
I hate
Oh, I should probably
myself.
put this back. I have a tentacle wrapping around my leg. Did you guys know that?
No. Those miniatures are so small. Can't see
I
it.
need you to paint them.
No.
No, what?
Ever since I started painting the miniatures, I have a new appreciation for them because now every kind of I look at them and I'm like, oh, this is garbage.
Wasn't a question. It was a demand. What was this?
Which one are you?
Oh. I'm that one, the one that's like,
So
I have a, you can reach. I have a torch and a book clutched to my chest, and I have a tentacle wrapped around my leg because I'm about to die. So I'm also over here sniffing ass. Just, Ferdinand.
It's therapeutic.
It's not gonna smell nice.
Oh, I know.
He's
All right.
She's French. She's stinky.
So what do we want to do?
He used his stinky fridge wiener to file her.
Pew stinky Frenchman, half a clue. Pew stinky Frenchman, frog you. You're gay and I don't approve.
what did our neighbors say?
Oh, our old neighbors, or the old residents here, were dandies.
He was a dandy.
Were they dandies?
That's what our neighbor called him.
Oh, a dandy.
He was like, he had a garden and...
He didn't necessarily say it.
He wasn't like,
hatefully.
he was just like casually throwing
He
it
just said
out.
he was a dandy. Oh, okay.
He's a dandy.
That might not even meant he was gay. Maybe he was
Dandy.
just
This is how I took it.
he
He was a
liked
little
flowers.
light in the loafer.
That's what
That's-
she said.
yeah, like-
He had a little sugar in his pocket.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Had a dick in his ass. That's those are the ones I hear.
He farts glitter.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, what? You just know a lot of these people call me them all the time. Okay. Well, we have a shit ton of options. Do you want to craft something?
Well, I like to find the bamboo first, but because it's. I mean,
Well, we do have stone. So if you want to make a pole out of that, that'd be pretty cool.
well, I think that would.
These rocks will make a fine raft.
Well, let's flip that card since it's free.
All right. Yeah. Flip it. Spider bite.
Ah,
We're gonna say you were there.
Oh yeah, sure.
Your calf is itching uncomfortably. Examining it, you notice a nasty red spot. You must have been bitten by a spider, and you can only hope it has not laid its eggs under your skin.
Say that. Oh god.
Only the active player is forced to take the following action. It is a heal action, I think. That's what it is.
the fuck?
Cure or heal. The little. You need 2 successes.
We're letting you do this, Devin, because you're the one who had a spider on you most recently. So.
Okay.
I won't stop and stare again.
Excellent.
So it's 0
So this
cards.
isn't an exploration card.
This is not an exploration card.
So I get 2 successes.
This, if it was like this, man, that would have been an exploration card.
Gotcha.
So,
Owie,
I
Baba.
don't know how you'd find an alternate route to a spider bite.
Like, well, that leads to spider bites, and I'd rather avoid those.
Right? Yeah, I think.
This is spider bite lane.
Somebody was, yeah.
Let's see.
So,
Alright, well then let's do,
you need 2 successes.
need to. The 3-fers have been working out.
Yeah, let me
And
see.
there's always the light chance they may not. Let's do a 3-fer. Let's keep it shallow.
There you go. You're like walking through. Guys, I'm gonna go check this out.
Okay. Oh yeah, I crushed it.
Did you? Nice.
Okay.
It's like-
Here's faceless cards.
They're all cursed cards.
So what do we got? Ooh, rudimentary flint. What's this here? Get more experience. Take
The little wound seems to heal nicely. Nice.
3 months later.
friction fire. Gain expo. So this is another skill. Rudimentary flint.
I wonder what that symbol means right there. Was that on here? Oh. Okay, good. I'm gonna discard this. I'm just gonna go into the past. The past! The lamp! You don't, God, what is wrong with you? You know, sometimes I do miss my other friends. You've seen them before, mainly in my Time Stories run-throughs lately, but sometimes I do miss them for my references and stuff like that, and playing off that. It's difficult because I've known them for years, and the people I play with now I've known for a year, and they're still great. Don't get me wrong, I have tons of fun playing with them, but sometimes it's hard.
I think I will take rudimentary flint.
Will you? What are your other options?
Well, I could.
Friction fire! Knowledge is power, you piece of shit.
Well, it's like, so max of 3 skills.
In your hand, yeah, so you actually haven't done any of them. Because remember, you can always play cards.
Oh. So if I play them,
So
then...
determine the cost of the action if involved.
Oh, so I could play a card as the star value.
No.
Oh.
So determine the cost of the action. X cards to draw. If the involved characters use card effects from their hands and or inventories for each available resource, craft action only. So you can subtract the number of cards you want to use to determine like the cost of how much it is to do that.
Okay. So what does having a fire figure in play do?
I think that has something to do with our save. Like that we kind of skip that part because I just wanted to go in and play. But I believe it also like helps us move. Because if a fire figure or an explorer makes movement relatively free.
So if we lay down our bonfires somewhere for a little way.
Yeah. So, but here's that, what you found. Progression in this direction is hampered by many jets of boiling steam. It seems you have to take a steep path to reach the ocean that you can see below. Yay! Yay! Yay!
More rocks!
I know, right? So we got that one right there. Okay. And, yeah, so more rocks. Which makes sense, we haven't really ventured, we stayed on the coast the entire time. What was it about movement that was it moving onto the spot is how many cards we used? The player may take standing on in order while they fall. Oh, okay, so reachable terrain is one that is connected to the active player's terrain card by an uninterrupted series of terrain cards. Okay. So it's to move, to take this action on the spot to move is how much. So it's actually free for us to move from here. There we go.
To move to the next one over?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's a 0.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just going to take a craft flint since it's free.
Is it? Oh, the flint.
Yeah,
oh,
since I'm in a stone resource.
Okay. Is it just a one-time use?
It's a one-time, but then I cast a fire.
Oh, okay.
And then whatever fire does.
Okay.
Can I hand the item over, or should I give it to
You could give it to one of us.
But do I have to give you the card?
Yes, and that's going to cost a...
But it's not. But I just want to give you the item, not the skill.
With the skill of the fire?
No, like the item. Can I just give you the flint?
That has the skill attached onto the card? Yeah, you would have to give the person...
Okay.
Like, you can't just be like, here's flint, I can still magically make fire.
Big flint.
No, you would have to give them the actual card.
Okay.
Which we should probably give it to Kat, so she has something.
What, the flint?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was it? One card?
Was it 1 or 2?
I think it was... damn it. You would ask me that.
I
2
hate
cards.
this. Yeah, I felt like it was 2.
And those were just straight up discarded.
Now you can summon fire, Cat.
Yay!
We also have this choose a side. So, a thought for those who died on the first expedition. When a grave can be seen on your terrain card, we can actually go inspect the grave. So the grave will, it'll be across spots so we can actually go do stuff with graves in that. Which I'm not seeing any.
And this is in my hand.
That is actually going to be played now.
Yes, okay.
And it'll take a, yeah. Okay. So we have quite a few. Man, we have so many options on what to do.
So I don't want to do we want to just do like say you do 2 actions, I do 2? Because I feel like we have no structure and it's kind of throwing us off.
Right.
That's how I feel, yeah. It's a little too open.
Yeah. And it's like in that case it's,
I almost...
Someone's doing like everything and then getting fucked. Yeah, so we can do that. I think that'll work.
And then it's like if something makes sense for the group, then yeah, we
can just
gather.
Coordinate, yeah.
Alright, babe, so what do you want to do?
Well, thank God we can finally do 2 actions each, because now I actually feel like I'm part of the group instead of just standing there like I do. Oh, it's my turn?
Well, we've been going back and forth doing everything, so we figured that we'll start with you.
Well, I can't move.
Why can't you move?
Because I need to discard something.
No, you don't. The movement action is free from the spot we're on.
I guess I can move down.
You want to go this way?
Yeah, well, yeah.
And then we have, you can observe this spot, which is also free. You can observe down here, which is on the edge of the coast, which is cost one card, but it's also free. Or you can do with that. So pretty much everything you're doing here is virtually free. Or it's an automatic success, anyway.
Then...
You want to look at the card to see, because that'll kind of give you an idea of what you're going to be doing. Which is pretty neat.
Yeah, let's do that one.
The middle one?
Yeah.
So observing, or what's the eyeball?
I think the eye was
spot
observation
or
spot.
observe.
Okay.
So what's
Alright,
the
so we're just going to get 35. That's 34, 35. You find a moss-carpeted hovel where you can get some rest and comfort away from the elements. So, we're just going to put this down here. Immediately after this is revealed, one involved character may choose one card with the keyword stamina in the discard pile and add it to their hand or shuffle it back into the action deck. Hey, that's pretty neat. Ones with stamina. There's that one. And technically that one. So, there. Or you can shuffle this back into the action deck. You're resting on some moss in a hovel.
So it's the lock. What did the lock mean? It meant players must draw the exact number of cards indicated by the action, unless they choose to apply card effects from their hands or inventories. Oh, so it's a 1/1. Like, you need a star to do that.
Oh.
You get more experience. Take one 003 card. For each other knowledge is power card in the hands of all involved characters. Take one additional 003 card. Discard the card.
Oh, okay. So these
And
are
if you fail, you have to discard all of your knowledge is power. So I think it's just going to keep giving you shit until you fail.
Yeah.
So
You can take that one, or you can take one of these and shuffle it back into the deck. It's up to you.
So, like, if I just don't pass that one, it'll just get discarded.
Yeah,
it'll
it'll be
discard.
discarded. That one probably would be more beneficial to
I was gonna
have
say, I
than
was
putting
like,
this back
Let's
into
just do that one because
Okay.
I mean, technically we'll just lose nothing.
So keeping that.
So, this, so yeah, he went into a little hovel and slept on some moss. Isn't that neat? What? The related effect may only be applied during an action of this type. Oh, okay, so if you go here and you do a heal or, or rest action, you can subtract a star, or you can subtract number of cards drawn, or you can get a free success while you're in this spot.
If one of those symbols pop up.
Yes.
Cool.
That's pretty neat. Everyone's still. Yeah.
Hey.
So that's that action.
It's opening up now. All right. Cool. So that
So
was-
we'll go with me, I guess, and then I kind of want to take a big old dookie. Nope. I want to go check out what this guy's about, so I'm gonna move up here. And then, since we all agreed, I'm gonna
Go ahead and
observe-
move me with you. Just because.
It's not your turn.
Yeah, I know.
It's
But
not
but
your
people
turn.
could join in and I could assist with the action. Since that's just a thing, it's a free move.
I know. And then we'll go back to me. I'm gonna do that observation and get 11. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. If there is a okay, if there is there's not that. Yeah, I don't have jack shit underneath the satchel. You may apply the following effect. Instead of revealing this, you may return it, and in place of it, take the card whose number is equal to. Oh wait, I can reveal it, and in place of it, take the card whose number is equal to 11 plus the number from the adventure deck, if available. Or I can reveal it. Oh, let's just reveal it. Oh my god. A man is lying face down among the rocks. Approaching closer, you notice his clothes are torn and tattered, and his body is swollen and puffy. Parts of the body are mutilated, and the man's skin bulges with what looks like large eggs. That's disgusting.
I'm sure you're like, your eyes are widening and you're like,
Oh my god,
Lovecraft.
I was right. This is what all my research was about. So, I can inspect that, or you can inspect it. Search or examine that. It's free, but it takes a card.
free, but it takes a card.
And it says, and return this. Ooh, what does return mean? I actually don't remember what the return keyword was about. But, that's something. It's your turn, man, if you want to
Yeah, sure, let's investigate the next
Chris.
thing to see if it's something beneficial.
investigate that body.
No.
Oh, that one? It's going to cost a card. So, that's that.
Rope!
Some rope! Some ropey rope! Oh, hey, return. Put the card back to its place in the original deck, in the adventure decks. Okay, so the body would come back. You're sleeping. Taking a big old dookie.
So what is 18?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I don't know. Why don't you figure it out?
Well,
Reach over here
I
and get it.
had an exact copy of this card. I could certainly dig through.
You have reached the northern end of the island. You have no idea how much time it would take you to reach an area with more abundant resources, but one thing is certain. If you stay on this barren slab of rock, you are bound to starve.
Ah.
Okay. The many reefs that surround the island would surely wreck any craft trying to approach or leave. However, you might be able to swim through them. The sea is calm right now, but this is not the time to be reckless. So this action may not be taken unless all characters are involved. 3 minimum cards, 2 successes. So that is what that is. Right?
Oh, so just a big ol' add to the
Big
map.
old fuck you to get somewhere else.
We can do it.
But we can't do. We all have to be there.
I'll get that.
We all have to be there, Kat. Okay. That's gross. You just
Oh, like this.
and then just like. I get it. I do. I understand that the need to go off by oneself and explore the world on their own, but it's like, what if you run into like something that could easily kill you and we're not there to help? It's like, shit, you died. Great. Now what do we do? All right, babe, it's your turn. You're up there. I'm over here. Like, you look over, I'm just like.
Opportunity.
Licking that fucking sack
Yeah.
thing off the side.
Do you want me to move up there? Try to move back up there?
It's whatever you want to do.
Really
So to move out of that one, is it a...
It would be 2 cards.
2 cards.
Technically 1 card because we have the terrain since she's coming to where we're at.
You have to discard them.
Yeah, they're just a straight discard. No, sorry. No, that you still draw it. And deal with it. The only time you straight up discard them are whenever you're trading.
Oh, so wait, sorry, I think I got it backwards. So to move, I draw
Yes.
a card.
It takes time to do it. So like movement, which is right here. Take an action visible on the terrain card that their figure is standing on in order to apply the following consequence, which is move. And luckily, so this is how movement works. You would draw a card, and then you just go straight to us.
Okay, well let's do that.
But you're sleeping. But there's still stuff to do. No, that's fine. We can't be a completionist in this game because we'll
I was
die.
gonna say, I was like, that shit will be there.
You don't know that.
That looks like a projector,
Like the fucking old school projectors that the stupid teacher would smudge every single writing on. It's like, God, so primitive back then. Okay.
Remember when they used to bring out 40-pound TVs on those metal cards that were rickety as shit to class?
I don't.
We only had that every once in a while because we got projectors.
Right, we
When I was in 7th
cool.
grade.
Rope adds a +10 to, like, certain card types.
Mind
Like-
if I take a good old gander? Is that what that circular?
Yeah, I think that means, because it said you could add.
Oh yeah. Since you have the rope, to those type. Okay, neat.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I'd like to find the resource first, so I don't waste 3 cards.
Right.
So until I need it.
Okay. So, but you're gonna leave these 2 alone and move up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if that's what you guys want to do up there, if we want to.
The shovel!
You got a shovel.
I just get to put it in my hand.
It'll go in your hand, yeah. And then you move up with us.
Oh, you need rock. 2 of them. You need 2 rocks to make this shovel.
No, you just need to be on a spot with rock, and then
free.
it'll make it. Well, would the rock just make it free?
Oh, wait, sorry, I was looking
And,
at the flint.
and bamboo.
Derp.
Okay.
So it
So
would just cost 1 if she had rock.
okay.
So yeah, you could just whip that up. Just blam,
Not
shovel.
up here though. No resources up at
Well,
the coast.
I'm not trying to make it up there.
There's no rock up
That's where
there.
you said you wanted to go.
I'm not trying to make my shovel up there. I'm.
Okay.
What is?
What? What is? I don't even want to play. I don't. Just fucking throw
Burn
it.
all your boards. Just throw gasoline on everything.
God,
in
have a
there.
fucking mental breakdown.
Be like, oh, okay, we'll get there.
Well, as Lovecraft would, I'm gonna inspect that fucking body.
Look really.
You're like a
really
geologist, and
close.
you just like.
And I got a torch, which gives me a +9 to certain. What action is that? Is it even? Is that even an action? Like I'm trying to figure out what those symbols are.
What's it look like?
It looks like a lollipop. So
Like a little swirl.
no, yours is a swirl.
Do
Mine
you
looks like a
need-
lollipop.
What? Let me show me.
Well, I'm just assuming that, there'll be a card type, and
Right.
then it'll have, a little blue flag with a certain symbol beside it.
Yeah.
And if that symbol matches what we have, then we can add the numbers to it. Like, say, I'm assuming if, you're a cave area with the torch, you probably get to add 10, and then you explore further, and it probably gives you a different card.
I figured it.
Oh,
was
it'll be next to a consequence
Hmm.
that'll match that icon, so you
Oh.
can use your card to add to that because you're like the example here is swim sail action, and since he has a raft built, it adds 5. So instead of 159, since he uses his card, he gets 164, which is probably a better outcome. So that's what that is. But so I got a torch. I don't have it built yet. Hey, if we have a fire, it makes it -2. Otherwise, it's 4
Oh,
cards.
look, someone who can summon fire instantaneously.
I'm
Right.
useful.
But also wood and string. We just need to get off this fucking shitty ass coast with volcanic eruption.
shit.
But I obviously succeeded because you needed 0. So 0, 31.
All I have available is rock. I can make all of these neat items. What was it, like a walking stick? And I can travel for free. But maybe we could make something out of a tortoise shell. Let's look around.
Which is right. That's 30. 31. As you lean down to search the corpse, a disgusting creature jumps out of the water and lunges at you. It does not seem like the idea of you staying near its eggs. That's fair.
What is it, a
This is
kraken?
going back.
Uh-oh, you're dealing with stuff.
Yep.
What is it? It's a fight. Oh shit, you need 6 stars.
Hmm.
Well, are we're not really involved. We didn't really declare that we were
Nope,
involved.
nope,
so.
it's just me.
Guess you're gonna take a pretty hefty loan out in that card draw.
Yep. I need 6?
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
I mean, is this not a co-op game? Can we not say we were involved?
I mean...
Well, I mean, that doesn't help anything, really.
No.
Oh, yeah, because it would just reduce how many cards I need to draw, but increase the star count. I don't need the star count increase.
Yep. Let's get in there.
Well,
Draw 15 cards. You got it.
So I have to do this, I have to do this right now. And it's only me. So.
Don't get 8.
Huh?
Don't
The
get 8.
one who wanted to lick the eggs. HP love.
Oh, don't get 8. Don't get eaten. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, don't get 8.
Don't get. I thought you meant like don't get 8 cards.
Don't
I'm like,
get it.
Don't get et.
Don't get it.
Don't get eated.
well,
Don't get masticated.
Just go for it, babe. Just go for it.
I'm gonna. Oh,
What's the worst that could happen? Your HP fucking Lovecraft. Get wrecked.
Don't ruminate on it.
It's your destiny.
Ow. Ooh. I can feel our HP slipping away.
I know.
Like
right?
sand in an hourglass.
Taking 9 cards to try and fight this guy. Well, there's a curse, but I can discard a Serenity card.
Good idea.
Okay, so there's 1. Okay, so there's
2.5.
2, 3, 4,
Hey!
5, 6.
Okay,
Ooh,
now it's
so-
all extra.
Got it in the bag. Hey,
Yeah.
that's me.
That's me.
Oh! Oh! Hey!
Did you do it?
No, I don't know what this is.
Mine was excessive.
Oh, I think it's just a curse. It was excessive, but 6 stars is also. I'm so bummed out that I got like way more stars than I needed. Like I really wish I had just been like, oh, thank God I barely got it, instead of I completely demolished that thing. It's like that was a lot of cards. So I have a shit ton of options of cards. I can take the bow, which will be pretty handy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I also got a 7. Oh, I don't have anything that gives me that yet. But I also have Imaginary Friend, which is an item. It's just a skull
Oh.
that it gives me.
Wilson!
Gives me. Oh, it's pretty easy to craft too. If I found bone. Forewarned is forewarned. You may discard this during the result step of an action you are involved in order to apply the following effect, which is another star. Dark Side, the following effect applies as long as you have this in hand. During the consequence step, if the action is a success, you may take all the skull cards in the discard pile and shuffle them back into the action deck. Fortunately, I'm not doing any of those actions. I'm doing a fight. I can give you an ability. You may study the notes. You may find some interesting information. You would have to do a decipher. And then, damn. Yeah, I totally, overkilled it. And I got our first curse card. I can get us a club, which will help me in fighting. What do you guys think?
Well, let's see here. Imaginary Friend helps with, what? Thinking?
Helps me with,
Luck.
I'm guessing prayer. Is what, yeah,
We
pray.
don't know what's going to pop up, so frankly, pick whatever. And what does her ability do that you saw over there? Is
She can.
anything
How about taking a few moments to study the notes that you and your companions took during your previous expedition to the 7th continent? So you can study notes and get some cards if you succeed. But it's a 2/2. And I think. And you would have to succeed. You can only draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Once you play something.
Yeah,
But a bow would be pretty handy. A club would be handy. A club for during fighting or whatever the key is, opening, lock picking, or closing. I would get 2 stars and and if there's a 7, I succeed. Or the bow
You keep going back to that bow.
gives me minus.
just pick the bow.
Just get the
Well,
bow.
I mean, I'm not saying I want the bow. I'm just saying it's there.
Yo,
Well,
I think subconsciously you want the bow because
if he's really H.P. Lovecraft, he wants the Imaginary Friend.
that's true.
Right. That helps me with prayer.
It is your
decide-
specialty card.
Oh my God,
You know,
it is.
I'm gonna take the club, actually.
It always helps.
And
Going
then,
to the club. Dance in the club.
So, all of those.
Something club.
So,
And I defeated the creature, so I take
Can I see the
one.
creature and
Yeah.
kind of cure it.
oh.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
it's a big old spider squid? Is that a spider squid? It has... a spider / squid.
Oh, we
You
need
want
to watch Homecoming.
Yeah, we do. And this is what I had to fight, everyone, just so you know. The thing that jumped out. It makes sense now that he had eggs, and there would be something nearby. But I take one 0-2 card, which is pretty neat. I take the first one. A fish or mollusk. Randomly take 4 cards, 5 if you have the fire resource from the discard pile, and shuffle them back into the action deck. Alright.
Hey.
That is a... Oh, we eat it. Oh, hey, it has a little tentacle on it.
Hey.
What?
Neat.
So I take one of those and 32. Let's see. It's 31. There's 32. You search... now that the danger is past, you search the body, wasting no time. A small metal gear wheel found on the body of a naval officer. Yeah. That's a quest item.
Awesome.
Say on the bottom of a naval article.
On the body of a
Oh,
naval
I was
officer.
like, what?
Store all cards you obtain under this card.
And we're gonna have some sashimi.
And then, banish this card and take 139. Sweet. That's 136, 138, 139. Judging by the insignias on his jacket, this man was once a French naval officer. Probably your lover.
French.
Despite being worn and faded, you can still make out the name. F-216 La Rochelle. Probably the ship to which the man was assigned. Unfortunately, there was nothing else worthwhile on him.
No roots.
So that is that. So this card is now banished. That was actually pretty... That was pretty perfect because...
So by eating that, we get to heal by 5 cards?
Yep, which I'm probably... 4 cards. Unless she wants to make fire right now just to give us an extra card back.
Can I?
You could, yes.
It doesn't cost her anything. And like, just...
But it uses the item.
Yeah, she could whip up another one.
Only once? I thought I can only use this
No,
one time.
she'll discard it.
I mean, she still has the skill to craft it, does she not? That's not...
No, once you crafted it, it's done. And once the durability goes down, you discard the card.
So I can only use my flint rocks once.
Yeah.
Doing that for one.
Yeah, I mean, like, realism-wise, I don't like the durability rule. I'm like, so, I mean, I already have the recipe to make the crafted item. You know, I use up the item, it breaks, that's fine. Why couldn't I, gathering more resources, craft it again, but not to draw another card? I mean, I guess gameplay-wise, it's like you want to keep the cards flowing, and I understand that. Or make other things viable, but it just bugs me.
Right. But, here, I'll double check, just in case I'm...
Because I feel like it's a skill to craft thing, and if you sacrifice the skill for another skill, then, yeah.
Let me find durability, because I can't find it now. Go figure! Alright, when an item has a durability of 0, it can no longer lose any, and all the cards forming the item must be discarded. So, that's that. The affected players must lower... Oh wait, so that's from... yeah, because I don't know where item cards are. Because they're not... I don't know why they have fucking... like a card type, but then not explain... Oh, here it is. Item cards are placed in the player's inventories and help them perform certain actions more easily or enable them to take new actions. They feature a die icon showing the number of times the item can be used before it is destroyed. So, let's see. I'm going to do a few things. So I'm going to do this right now. Let's go ahead and eat this and randomly take 4 cards from the discard pile and shuffle them back into the action deck. And then I will return that. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll shuffle these back in. So hey, it only took me 5 cards to defeat it. That's pretty beneficial, right? That's a little bit better. I got us a gear.
Gear. Yeah. Getting gear.
Let me tell you about the gear wars.
How much do you know about the Gear Wars? Let's kind of put that back in there. Alright.
What is our main mission?
We're trying to figure out the curse. That is honest. The voracious goddess. The one that, as it so happens, one of the statues that looks exactly like the idol from your restless dreams. And so we have yep, we have a little map. Little map that's on the back of that curse card.
Uh-huh.
Do we have okay.
So we're gonna we have to go here, and then there's other places. So we need to go here.
Alrighty.
That's where we need to fucking go.
So I can also remember and I can choose a card in the discard pile, which can give me snowshoes. Which can get you your or bolas, which are little rocks on strings. Holy shit! In a fight, it gives you 3 successes and 2 sevens, but you discard it. Yeah.
Holy Batman!
Damn. So that's pretty neat. So the following effect applies as long as you have this in hand. We can give you your notes if we wanted to. I'll hold on to that till something is. I know my imaginary friend went back in there though. So, what do you guys think about calling it here?
Oh yeah, it's 11.
Is it cool? So that is the first episode of 7th Continent. Is everything still kind of sorta in here?
There will only be 7 more episodes. Or
Only
7
7
total.
only 7 total. I hope you're enjoying. Stick with us throughout this series as we hopefully win. But yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
But like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this, and if you like this video, then click the subscribe button below to enjoy any video that I put out. And right next to that subscribe button is a little bell. Click that so you get notified of whenever I actually upload these videos. If you want to support the channel, you can definitely visit my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.